Today we're going to be unboxing this 3-in-1 wireless charging stand from Benks. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, my name is Ronan and I make product and tech reviews, and in today's video we are going to be unboxing and reviewing this 3-in-1 wireless charger from Benks. So I'm really excited to show you guys what this thing is like. I recently made an unboxing and review video for this device here. So this is a 5-in-1 multifunction wireless charging stand from Benks. And what's great about this one is it has an inbuilt battery so that you can charge your devices completely on the go. And when Benks contacted me and asked me if I wanted to review this device, I said yes. But when they sent me this, they also sent me this as well. I wasn't expecting this to arrive at all when I got the 5-in-1 charger, so I'm really excited to show you guys exactly what this thing is like. Unlike this 5-in-1 wireless charging stand that I got from Benks, this one isn't portable. This one is designed to sit on your desk. I see myself using this like on my nightstand so that when I'm charging my phone and my watch and my AirPods and stuff like that overnight, this is the device that I'm going to be using. And just one other thing to mention, I didn't pay any money for this device. Benks sent this to me, and in fact they didn't even tell me they were sending it to me. It just arrived alongside this one. So I am really excited to show you guys exactly what this thing is like out of the box. So first things first, we have this little pull tab here on the top of the box. We just open this, and oh, what's cool here is it says, "Thanks for choosing Benks." It's just kind of a nice little touch from Benks that's there on the inside of the box. If we open this up, so we just have this like foam padding in here. There's not really a lot else, so I can just lift this out. And okay, so yeah, nothing else in the box here, so we can get rid of that. I can already see the base of the stand kind of protruding out of the foam here, and also in here there's like a hole, and you can see the MagSafe stand for the iPhone. So if I just lift this out, okay, and also inside here there's another box here, so I'm actually going to go and look at that first. So okay, yeah, so this little cardboard box here, this is the cable for this, so you can plug it into the mains. And it actually says on the box, spoiler alert, it's Type C. So it's going to be USB Type C. And yeah, so it's actually, you can see it's USB Type C on this end, but it's also USB Type C on this end. So you need a USB Type C power brick to plug this into in order to use this stand. And then also here, just sitting on top, is like a product information card. There's a couple of different languages, that kind of thing. Just kind of gives you a little bit of information about the dock. And then we have the dock itself. So I'm just going to take this out. I'm just going to get rid of all this foam packaging. So this is essentially the dock here. So this is the USB-C port on the back. So this cable goes in here, and then this just goes into like a main socket or an outlet, that kind of thing. First thing to notice is there's a little plastic cover on this pad here. So I'm just gonna go and pull this off. So this is a 3-in-1 charging station. And the reason it's a 3-in-1 charging station is because you have 1, 2, and 3 charge points. So this one here is a MagSafe compatible charger for your phone. So essentially that will work with any phone that is compatible with MagSafe. So I'm using the iPhone 13 Pro. Current generation of iPhone is the iPhone 15 and iPhone 15 Pro. So if you have an iPhone 12 or newer, it's going to work with this stand. And then the second thing that I just want to point out is there's this indentation here, and what that's for is for your AirPods. So if you have AirPods or AirPods Pro, you can just put them into this little indentation here and your case will charge. And lastly, we have this raised section here, and this is for an Apple Watch. It works just like a standard Apple Watch puck or an Apple Watch charger. Your watch just snaps on here. Again, it's magnetic, so your watch will stay there. And then I just want to give you guys some quick specs on the charging capabilities of this stand. If you're using an Android phone, it's capable of charging up to 15 watts. And if you're using an iPhone, it is 7.5 watts. So that just means if you're using an iPhone, it's going to take that little bit longer to charge than a 15-watt compatible MagSafe charger. But if you're charging your phone overnight or that kind of thing, it's not going to make a difference because you're going to be asleep and you're not even going to notice. So for me, not having 15-watt charging on this stand isn't going to be a big deal. And then the AirPods charging section is actually really good because it's a 5-watt fast charging section, so it will actually charge your AirPods very quickly when they're on this section here. The other thing that's cool about this base plate is if you have a phone that isn't MagSafe compatible but is wireless charging compatible, you get 5-watt charging for that device as well. You can just like put your phone on it like that and it will charge wirelessly. Then last but not least, the Apple Watch charger on this is a 3-watt Apple charger. So in all fairness, that's actually pretty slow by normal Apple Watch charger standards. But again, if you're charging your Apple Watch overnight using this, that's not going to be an issue because your watch will be fully charged by the time you wake up in the morning. Where it's not great for your Apple Watch, or in particular if you have an Apple Watch Ultra, if you want to just get a little bit of charge into your watch quickly, this is going to charge your watch quite slowly. So if you just need to like a quick hit of half an hour charge session to try and like fast charge your watch, this isn't going to be the device to do it. But if you plan on just like leaving your watch on charge for a prolonged period of time and you're not in a hurry for it, or like I said already, you're charging your watch overnight, this is going to work totally fine. And if you're wondering, this costs €37.99 to buy directly from the Benks website. I'm going to leave a link in the description below so that you can check this out if you're interested. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that, it's just a standard link, but yeah, it's down below if you want to check this thing out. Okay, so my first impressions of this charging stand are it's really, really nice. Like, as with all of the products that I've ever used from Benks previously, the build quality on this thing is really high and it's really good. Another thing that I really like about this is it's quite light. Like, it's much lighter than this one that I have here, but that's because this one has a battery inside so that you can charge it without having it connected to the mains, whereas this doesn't have anything like that. This needs to be plugged in to charge. So because of that, there's no battery to kind of add extra weight to it. There's also these like rubber pads in the 4 corners of the base, and they actually give the stand quite a bit of grip when it's on like a flat surface, like a table or something. Next thing that I think is worth mentioning is the actual base plate. This section here is really neat and tidy. Like, I've seen other stands which have like a much bigger base plate and kind of would just take up a bit more room on a desk or that kind of thing. Like, my phone is the iPhone 13 Pro. It's not the big one, it's just the normal, like it's the smaller one. And you can see there, like, that's kind of how much bigger it is than my iPhone. So I think that's really neat, and I think it's gonna look really neat and tidy on my nightstand. Okay, so in terms of charging your devices, I have my charger for my MacBook Pro, and the reason I'm using that is just the cable is really long, so it just makes filming this video so much easier. I won't actually be using this cable day to day. I will use this one, and I'll just get like a USB-C charger for it. But there's what looks like a little LED indicator here, and there's nothing kind of coming through that now. But if I put my phone on it, I wonder what happens. So yeah. So straight away, you can see once I plug my phone in, this light comes on to let me know that it's charging. So I have 2 things that I think about that. One is it's great to have that so you can see that the device is charging your phone. The only negative I foresee with that is that if you're asleep at night and that's on your bedstand, that green light might be enough to kind of just give you a little bit of illumination in the room and maybe keep you awake. I'm quite sensitive to those kinds of things in a room. I like the room to be as dark as possible, so I'm not sure how that's gonna work. I mean, I can put something over that, or I can put something in front of it to make sure that it's not disrupting my sleep, but it's something certainly to be aware of. Hey guys, so I'm just in the middle of the edit and I just have one kind of quick update for you. So I said that I was a little bit concerned about that LED light on the front of the dock when you put your phone on it, and I did find that it was quite bright when our room is all dark, so it hasn't stopped me from using the dock in any way. I'm still really enjoying using it, but I have kind of come up with a workaround. So I just want to show you guys what I did really quickly. So this is my dock here, and I've been using this for maybe a week or 2 now, and basically what I've done is I put some electrical tape over the light, and then I cut some of the packaging from the box that this came in, and I sellotaped it over it. And the reason I did that is just I didn't like the kind of ugly silver tape that was here, so I just put white cardboard over that again, and I used cardboard because I figured that would be better than just using like regular paper or whatever. It's thicker and it just adds an extra layer of thickness. It doesn't look fantastic by any stretch, but I also don't think it looks terrible. So for me and kind of the way I'm using this thing, it solves the problem of the light lighting up the room, and also it just like, it looks fine. So like, unless I'm really kind of looking at it and looking at how I've taped it up and that kind of thing, I don't even see it and I don't even notice it. So it's totally fine and it totally works. But anyway, I just wanted to kind of give you guys that quick update because that's something that I felt that I had to do using this on my nightstand. And then the second kind of initial reaction to putting the phone on the stand is actually the magnet here is really strong. Like, my phone is very secure when it's on this. So like, I don't have any fear of the magnet not being strong enough to hold my phone. Like, this isn't going anywhere. Like, I can pick this up and like, that's how much it takes to make that thing fall. And I haven't broken it. It's all still working perfectly. Next thing I want to try is just the AirPods. So I'm going to take my phone out so you guys can see, but the AirPods just sit in here like this, and you can see straight away that they are charging. There's a little light comes on the case to show you that it's charging. Also, the LED indicator on the front does not light up if you just have your AirPods charging. So that would lead me to believe that that LED indicator is only connected to the phone charger. I'm just going to put my Apple Watch on this charger now as well. And again, straight away, I can see my Apple Watch is now charging exactly as I would expect it to. And just like the AirPods case, that little green LED indicator doesn't come on. It only comes on when I connect my phone. What's really nice about this stand is I can actually charge all three of these devices overnight in a really neat way. It's not going to take up a lot of space on my nightstand. One last thing just to note about this is if you were using this on, say, a desk where you're like in an office where you're working, that kind of a thing, if you're using your phone to watch any kind of content, you can obviously just turn it landscape, but the MagSafe connection here also articulates, so it rotates up and down, so that if you are watching something, depending on where you position this on your desk, you can change your viewing angle so that it's comfortable for you, because a lot of these stands that I've used before, this would be fixed. So that's something as well that I think is a really nice touch that Benks included on this stand. So as I said already, like, my initial impressions of this 3-in-1 charging stand are that it's really, really nice. And I just think that at €37.99, it's really good value. Like, a lot of these types of stands that I've seen before kind of start from around €99. So the fact that this is like less than half the price of some of those other stands that I've used, I just think it's really, really good value. And I'm keen to get this set up on my desk. Okay, so that is all I have to say about this Benks 3-in-1 wireless charging stand for now. So I'm gonna leave this video here. I hope you've liked it. If you do, please give it a big thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you guys in my next video.